Don't hide from me, Auntie. Carlotta said that you were here. I want you to be the first to know that I've decided to stay in Landview indefinitely. Now, will I be staying as your friend or as your enemy?
Keep your voice down, Blair. There's a baby sleeping in the next room.
Choose your option, Dorian. You, me, friend, enemy.
Neither.
Well, I don't recall that being on the list.
It is now. Because the only way you're staying in this town is over my dead body.
Oh.
Yeah. Sloan Carpenter. Right. Well, listen, we're gonna have to cancel that meet. Look, I know how difficult he can... All right, send him in when he gets here. Look, General, I don't have time for an 18-year-old murder case, even if the victim was Victor Lord. And if you think you're gonna pester me into investigating Dorian again, well, you're... What?
Am I interrupting anything? I thought I heard you talking to someone.
Well, I was. What do you want?
I want to know what I can do to help out with the search for Todd.
You can stay out of the way. That's what you can do. The PD's busting their humps. The FBI's on the case. Don't get underfoot. Don't get involved at all.
But I am involved already. I have been since the day I met Todd. Now, he's out there somewhere, totally over the edge, and he's got Rebecca as his hostage. I am going to help her, whether you like it or not.
Housekeeping. Housekeeping, hello?
Henrietta, what are you, stupid or what? Nothing in there that needs to be clean.
I'm sorry, boss. You're right. I'm sorry. Well, it's time for my break.
Sorry. I couldn't get any food. I got to that convenience store in the corner. Face was plastered all over the newspaper they were selling. Easy. This hurt? Okay. Heat's really on, and I couldn't take a chance going into that store, you know. Just like I said, I'm sorry. You must be starved.
What are we going to do, Todd?
I'll go get us some food.
No, I'm not talking about food. Everything. How are we going to get around? I mean, we can't stay here. We can't travel. Pretty soon someone's going to see you, and then they'll recognize you.
No, it's not going to happen. Not at all. I know what to do.
About what?
I know what to do. I know how to make sure we're never spotted. I can help.
Look, the police have already questioned the guys at the fraternity house.
I know, but I talked to them again.
You know, you are starting to get on my bad side. For one thing, you haven't let me finish one lousy sentence, and for another, you are interfering with an official investigation. There are laws against that, young blood.
I especially talked to the guys at KAD who I knew hung out with Todd. I wanted to see if anybody had heard anything.
Any luck?
They haven't heard from him.
Yeah? Are you sure you're getting a straight story?
I know these guys real well. I could spot it if they were covering.
Yeah, well. Look, I tell you what, if anything comes up where you can be of help to us, without putting yourself in danger or anyone else, I'll give you a buzz.
Right. Oh, by the way, not that it'll do any good, but have you tried talking to Todd's father?
Yeah, sure. But he washed his hands of Todd the day Todd was sent to prison, and he doesn't know anything about where Todd is. And from what I could tell, he doesn't really give a damn.
Yeah. That's what I figured. Well, it was worth checking out.
Yeah, it was. Powell, I don't like you very much. You know that, right?
It's hard to miss.
But you know, you stuck your face in here anyway. That took a lot of guts.
Like I said, I wanted to help. I have to help.
Yeah, I'll keep you posted. Well, why don't I just put in a turnstile? I can make a few bucks.
Good afternoon to you, too, Hank.
Look, Sloan, if this is about starting an investigation into the death of Victor Lord, I don't even want to hear about it, all right? Now, I've got fresher fish to fry.
I know you have. And this is fresh evidence.
On an 18-year-old murder case? How fresh can it be?
Hank, you said before you'd ever consider investigating Dorian Lord, you needed hard evidence. Well, this is it. Hard as steel.
If you'd planned it, you couldn't have picked a worse time to come tramping back to town.
I'm so sorry.
I have finally found a way to get past him. Misunderstanding that I had with Cassie. She lost her baby, you know.
Yes, I know. I called her when I found out.
Then you'll be pleased to hear that I finally have arranged for her to adopt.
Well, that's terrific, Dorian.
And finally, she is estranged from that jackal in pastor's clothing she married.
Andrew? Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, you're not. At any rate, Cassie and the baby are here, living with me, which is where they should be. And you're here, ready to blow everything apart.
Me? Now, Dorian, would I do a thing like that?
I repeat, you're not staying in this town.
I think you left out the part about, your dead body. Mother? All right, the best news, but...
Blair! What a surprise! What a terrific surprise! See?
It's amazing. If you think about everything that Todd's done this past year, I mean, it's like he's some wild animal that was just let out of a cage or something. And before that, he was just another fraternity brother.
Well, he was never just another guy to me. He's always given me the creeps.
Yeah, well, I should have listened to how you felt about him, but it's not like he was one of my best friends, but...
Enough about Todd Manning. Ah, clean slate. Ugh, ugh. Now, I was thinking...
I told you not to think.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot.
Well, now that she's already committed the crime of thinking, can we just hear what she had to say?
Oh, well, might as well go on.
Thank you. I was wondering if maybe you wanted to get a place of your own this semester, you know, instead of, you know, using my place as the suite at the palace.
Well, I had thought about it, but I hadn't, you know, come to any decisions. What are you grinning at?
Nothing?
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
What?
This is so great. Now, when did you get back to Landview? Why didn't you tell me you were coming?
Well,
Cassie, I really didn't know that.
Because a sniper never fires a warning shot.
Mother? Your mother's not particularly happy that I'm back in town.
Yeah, I gathered that. Mother, what is your problem?
My problem? My problem? I don't have a problem. It's this one, this harpy who came up, blowing into town on her broomstick, claiming she wants to be reunited with her family. Your family.
Dorian. We must remember that there is a baby sleeping in the next room. Keep your voice down.
Mother, William is sleeping. You're carrying on like this.
I'm so sorry. I forgot. Besides which, if William were ready to wake up from his nap, we'd have heard from him by now.
Yeah,
you
okay.
know that. And as for you, don't pretend you have even a flicker of concern about a sleeping infant.
Mother, you are being awfully hard on Blair.
Darling, when you came in, I was telling her that she is not welcome here, right? I'm making no bones about it.
Listen, I would like to discuss a few things with you, Dorian, but I can see that you and Cassie have more important things to discuss.
How sensitive of you.
But I will wait in the next room if you'd like.
No, Blair. No. What? This is family news. I have good news, Mother.
Really? What? Tell me.
Andrew has agreed to adopt William. So, I will be moving home to the rectory.
I need to be able to come and go. I need to go out and get food and stuff. I mean, I guess you could. Well, you couldn't go. You'd flag down the first cop you saw.
No, I wouldn't.
Look, your picture's probably plastered all over the papers just like mine is.
Oh, we can't stay here forever.
I know that. I know. I know. There's only one thing left to do.
What?
Look, they probably got a description put out of me, right? And right after my height and my weight, they got the long hair and the stupid scar. It makes me stick out like a sore thumb.
What can you do about that?
Well, like I said, I can change it.
How?
I know that this is private and it's yours, but I need to go in your purse.
Why?
Well, maybe you have some makeup. I mean, something I could use at least. I know I can't change how ropey it is, right? But maybe I could blend the...
I have some cover-up. It's in the side pocket.
I'm really sorry about this. Is this it? My mother, before she split, she used to tell me, you know, you never go into a woman's purse. It's not working. You can still see it. Will you help me? Will you?
birth mother has endorsed our application for the adoption. But Andrew thought it was too soon after everything that has happened, so losing our baby, but now William will be our baby.
This is wonderful, darling. And what happened to make the good Reverend change his mind?
Well, he said that he thought the adoption wasn't a good idea, but then I think he was so worried that, oh, Mother, it's not important now. I mean, once he saw that the marriage could actually fall apart over this, he searched his heart and he decided to stand with me.
I better get busy then. I'm going to call Chet, and he'll arrange for the home study. And then he and I will make the rest of the legal arrangements. I want to make sure that everything is in place for you.
No, Mother.
What?
Mother, I don't know how to thank you for everything you've done. Letting William and I stay here and making all the arrangements that you did.
Darling, I love doing that. I would do anything for you, anything.
Thank you. But no. From now on, it's up to Andrew and me to take care of. Well, that's really terrific news, Cassie. Isn't it, Dorian? I'm gonna go get William and his things and bring him back home. Well, I guess this is a pretty inconvenient time for Vicky and Sloan to start digging into the Victor Lord murder stuff again, huh?
Death.
I beg your pardon?
Victor's death.
Fine, Dorian. Fine. Death, schmeth. Either way, it's about to bust wide open, and I think you're gonna need an ally. So, you want to hear my proposition?
Blair Daimler actually told you that she had seen the checks that Dorian had paid out to Miss Crawford.
Well, no, that she said she made photocopies of them. So I think we can assume she's telling the truth. All I could do is subpoena Dorian's bank record.
Wait a minute, General. Please, don't tell me how to do my job.
I'm sorry.
Look, it's not enough that the checks exist. I mean, there could be some other perfectly innocent reason why Dorian wrote those checks to Miss Crawford.
Hank, for that huge amount of that length of time?
All I am saying is...
Look, there's more. There's more.
Okay, what?
Vicky called Nurse Crawford. She made it clear to her that if there was a formal investigation for the murder, she could be found as an accessory after the fact.
Come on, that can't have been enough to shake her from her tree.
Well, Vicky alluded to a murder confession signed by Dorian Lord, and Nurse Crawford's name was in it. Now, that was a bluff.
Are we talking about Vicky Buchanan?
After Vicky called Crawford, Crawford called Dorian in an utter panic. Said they had to talk right away. She's flying up to Landview immediately.
Oh, General, there's no way you could have known that. Look, this is total speculation, all right? Now, and I don't have time for speculation. All right, I'll bite. What's this?
I tapped Dorian's phone.
You what?
This is Nurse Crawford's conversation with Dorian.
Wait a minute. Just hold it for a second here. Victoria Lord Buchanan, publisher of The Banner, head of St. James Vestry, and the Daughters of Landview, and General Sloan Carpenter, soon to be president of Landview University, father of the Reverend Andrew Carpenter, tapped Dorian's phone. Oh, come on, I don't believe this.
All you have to do is listen to the tape, and let me clear up one thing. Vicky didn't bug the phone, I did.
You know this is illegal, don't you?
All I know is that once you listen to this tape, you're gonna have to do something about an investigation.
You did a great job. Thanks a lot. Now I need scissors. You got any scissors?
No.
Well, I gotta go get some.
You can't go to the store. You'll never get a pair.
What about the maid, huh? Got a bunch of stuff on her. Well, maybe she's got a pair. Look, it's my only chance. Oh, come on now. I'm sorry. Look, Rebecca, please. Please don't try anything, okay? Don't make me hurt you. Okay?
What happened?
Almost got caught. Remember when you were a kid and you try and palm something from the candy store? The rush you get when you almost get caught?
No.
What, no, you never stole anything, or no, you never got the rush?
No rush. So did you get the scissors? Were they in the cart?
I am taking a flight into Landview at 10:30 in the morning. You know something, on second thought, maybe we'd all be better off. I mean, certainly you would be, if you stay where you are and I fly there to see you. How would that be? It's already booked, Dorian. This is my neck, as well as yours. Listen, I'll call you as soon as I get into town. Would you listen to me? Hello? Hello?
It's obvious. Dorian is terrified of Crawford. And it's clear that Crawford is frightened to death of what Vicky told her.
Yeah? And you're gonna ignore the fact that you broke the law, huh? Look, the end does not justify the means here.
And you're not going to consider what I've told you?
Look, all that I care about right now is that you think that you're above the law. Look, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you a break. You get this thing out of here right now. And you get that tap off of Dorian's phone, or I will bust you and Vicky Buchanan. And Sloan, don't you think for one split second that I won't do it.
All right.
I'll hold on to this. So I won't have to feel any calls from the Commonwealth's Attorney General telling me that I was uncooperative in investigating a possible murder.
Yeah, well, we certainly couldn't have that. By all means, keep the file as long as you'd like. Yeah. I'll disconnect a certain machine. Sure you don't want this?
I meant what I said, Sloan. Get that out of here.
Thanks, Hank.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, give me more. Hey, Moore. How you doing? Look, this is Gannon. Look, I want you to give me some information on a Ethel Crawford. Yeah. Formerly of Landview, recently living in Charlottesville, Virginia. And also, listen, if anyone by the name of Ethel or E. Crawford turns up on a flight in Landview, I want you to drop it down. You got that? All right, get on it.
I am so glad you're back.
I am too, and I'll come by and visit, and you say hello to Andrew for me, all right?
I will. And Mother,
Yes.
be nice to Blair. Don't do any permanent harm, okay? She's my only cousin, and your only niece.
Goodbye, sweet William. You know, I'm very happy for you, darling. And Andrew, and I'll call you.
Okay. Okay, come on.
Sweet angel.
Thank you.
Well, I've had enough fun and games for one afternoon. How about you? You know, you can drop this innocent routine. It's not becoming, and besides, we both know you did it.
Did what? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Come on, Dorian. I know all about your checks to Ethel Crawford, and I know why you're paying her off.
Paying her off, you make it sound so sinister. I am merely supplementing a meager pension of the nurse that took care of my husband in the last
Dorian,
days
fine,
of
you
his
know,
life.
fine, if this is the game that you want to play. But I do believe that Vicky and her general have a very different interpretation of things.
Oh, well, I certainly am not responsible for the fantastical delusions that Vicky and Sloan have about me being a maniacal killer.
I can help you a lot right now, it seems.
I think you overestimate your powers and your place on the food chain.
And you are wrong again, as usual.
Oh, I don't think so.
Dorian, the whole world thinks we're lethal adversaries.
For once, the whole world is right.
Your daughter left here just now convinced of that fact.
My daughter's very bright. What's your point?
Vicky and Sloan think so too, and as long as they believe that, we have a common bond. And as long as I have a common bond with them, they are likely to confide in me, which would make me a very valuable source of information. To you, are you getting the picture, Dorian?
A faint glimmer.
Yeah, a faint glimmer. If they think that I've come back to town for the sole purpose of bringing you down, they are likely to confide in me. And I, in turn, could pass the information on to you.
What do you want in exchange? Or should I say, how much?
Money is only part of it.
Oh, will this day never end? How much, Blair? What's this going to cost me?
I love your mom.
Well, I'm sorry. She's engaged to Bo. You're stuck with me.
Oh, no, I didn't finish yet. I love your mom, but I couldn't wait to get out of it.
Ooh, that's better.
You see, I had this great idea sort of just popped up, and couldn't wait to get you alone so that I could run it by you.
Oh, so that's why you've been grinning like a sick goose.
Mm-hmm, maybe. You know, maybe that's exactly what I am.
What?
A goose. A lovesick goose.
Oh, you're joking, right?
Did you know that geese mate for life?
Oh, really? You're just a wealth of information, aren't you?
You see, they don't really like to live alone.
Uh-huh. So this is the incredible brainstorm that you've been waiting to tell me.
First, they pick a mate, and then they build a nest.
It's very nice, Kevin, and I thank you for sharing it with me, but I'm not really all that interested in geese, you know?
Okay, all right, come on. I'll tell you my point, all right? Point is, if one lovesick goose wanted to build a nest with, say, another lovesick goose,
Oh. You have the nicest ideas.
Nora started talking about you finding an apartment.
And you started thinking that I look like a goose.
No, I thought about how great it would be if we had a place together.
A nest.
A nest, right. We'd wake up together. We'd have coffee together and study together. Keep each other warm at night. What do you say? Totally blew my stack. I mean, I just stood there yelling at Hank.
Oh, it's so easy to do. I guess he just doesn't like it when people get involved in his investigation.
But I want to do something, you know? I mean, what Todd did to Marty, then Swade Pruitt, and now he's got Rebecca. I know Todd better than the cops, better than Hank, right? And I keep thinking maybe I can figure out where he's going to next or what he's going to do. I don't know. I thought I could...
What, save Rebecca?
Well, somebody better, and soon. If we all just sit around, do nothing, and let things play out,
Well,
she could get hurt.
You do know Todd better than most people.
No.
Know what? Powell?
No, I don't know Todd better than anybody. But we both know someone who does.
We do. Who?
Zach Rosen. He and Todd, they were tight even before I met them, and they hung together during the trial.
Did you say they were cellmates?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I better pay Zach a little visit.
Oh, whoa, wait, Powell. Are you sure this is a place you really want to go? I mean, even as a visitor?
Well, I'm not looking forward to it. Yeah, I'll do it.
I'm very proud of you.
Come on, Nora.
Oh, stop. It's about time you heard someone say good things about you. You're a different person, you know. You used to be very frightened, and you'd jump at the sound of Todd's voice.
Well, Todd could do that to a lot of people. He could make people believe he was someone so powerful or someone you could trust, admire. I just saw it too late, that's all. Oh, God, it's awful thinking that he's pulling the same thing on Rebecca. If I just did something...
You tried. She wouldn't listen to you.
It doesn't make it any better, Nora. I still feel responsible. If I tried harder or done something, I don't know, but she's out there somewhere with Todd, totally helpless.
I need you to trust me. I need to believe that you're going to help me because you know that I have no other choices. I can't turn myself in, Rebecca. They'll kill me. You know that they'll kill me. And I want to let you go. But I can't.
I know.
And it's not because of the reasons that you think. I need you with me. Because you're the only thing that's any good. And because you still have faith when I don't anymore. And I know that you think that I'm some kind of monster, but you used to see good in me, didn't you?
Yes.
So what I need from you, Rebecca, is for you to see that good again. Can you do that? Can you understand?
I'm trying.
I can trust you again. Can I?
I can't tell you how happy I am that you're back here at the rectory. And you and Andrew have straightened out your differences about adopting the baby.
Me too. My mother was so helpful with everything, but I didn't feel very comfortable relying on her for everything.
Well, you made the right decision.
Well, after everything she did to you, oh, that's what started this whole nightmare.
Don't upset yourself about that.
Oh, no, I just didn't feel right, raising the baby so close to her.
Yeah, her place is not exactly the right environment to bring up a child. You never know what kind of trouble she's going to get into next.
Or who she's going to drag into it with her.
Yeah.
I'm prepared to keep you up to speed on all you need to know about what Vicky and Sloan are doing about this, Victor Lord snooping of theirs.
And who's to judge what's up to speed? I mean, it's a fairly subjective judgment, isn't it?
Aunt Dorian, now are you saying that you don't trust me?
You figure it out.
No, you figure it out, Dorian. I'm holding the cards here. I'm willing to provide you the information that you need. In exchange, we're going to renegotiate the little deal with my mother.
Oh, Addie, no, I'm sorry. My sister's mental health means
Dorian.
more to me.
You're going to give me written permission to visit my mother whenever I want, not when you think
The
it's
arrangement
when
we have
I
already
want,
agreed
Dorian,
to is
you
more...
take it or leave it.
I'll take it. What's this?
Oh, this. This is a letter to St. Anne's about my visiting rights. I took the liberty of typing this up myself. I hope you don't mind. All you have to do is sign it. Oh, don't worry, Dorian. There are no murder confessions attached to it.
What else?
So little, really.
What else?
The pen.
What else do you want, Blair?
Dorian, you just have to see to it that I live in a comfortable, suitable lifestyle while I'm back in Landview.
Well, why don't you start rummaging through Asa Buchanan's drawers again?
I didn't say that you had to support me in the lifestyle in which I had become accustomed, Dorian.
I hope this doesn't surprise you, Blair, but the thought of you uncomfortable gives me great pleasure. Now, here's what I will agree to. Yes, you may move into Cassie's old loft rent-free. Yes, I will give you an allowance. And yes, I will sign the letter. But, most importantly, if Sloan and Vicky are going to confide in you, you and I have to be the bitterest and the worst enemies. But come to think of it, that shouldn't be a problem for us, should it?
Thank you. Thank you. I so enjoy you when your back is against the wall.
Don't get used to it. So do we have a deal?
We have a deal.
Come here. Oh, yeah. Might be loaded. Might not be. Then you make a big play to get the gun, you find out it's not loaded, and I know I can never trust you ever again. But I can trust you, right? Can. Come on, it's okay.